Hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How sweet are we feeling? Sweet as a apple pie, banana split, chocolate lava cake, whatever it may be that soothes your soul. Think about that as we begin the Sweet 16 today. I'm your host and solo play-by-play commentator for now. I don't know what will happen in the near future. Commish Des. Glad to be here with you all. There we go, just sending the push to everybody here. Hoping everybody gets that notification. I know Mrs. Commish will. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you'll know. So, battle of two underdogs, Florida State versus St. John's. Both of these teams took down some very iconic basketball programs and mainstays in just college basketball. Florida State took down UCLA, although UCLA nearly pulled off a crazy comeback on them, and St. John's was giving Texas Tech the business. Red Raiders almost came back. They were within 4 like multiple times, but then St. John said, all right, we're done playing around. We're locking in. We're getting this dub. And so here we are. One of these two teams is going to the Elite Eight. And one of these two teams will be facing either Oklahoma or Duke in the same round, as mentioned. Oklahoma being a 5 seed, Duke being a 1 seed. Oh, man. I really don't have much else to say about this matchup, except just expect points, and lots of points. These teams get it going up and down the court. Truly up and down the court. These teams just... They love playing that fast tempo, get your shot up, and get back on defense right away. They emulate, how do I say it? They really operate like NBA offenses. So it's refreshing to see on the college stage, to see that going on. But, sometimes it can backfire against you because both these teams love shooting the three. And we know what the saying is, you live by the three, you die by the three. So it'll be very, very interesting to watch this one unfold. And I hope that we can get many more viewers in, even though it's a very early morning. Very early morning. And I know that a lot of us have school right now. Actually, over here where we are, it's kind of like a Thanksgiving week. Not in terms of the holiday, but in terms of like the days off. So Mrs. Commish has the rest of the week off. What's up, Loza? Good to see you here. And yeah, things are going to get really interesting today because of these games. We're about ready to kick it off. Florida State St. John's. We are at the John M. Huntsman Center in Utah. New location alert for the Sweet 16. I'm doing all right, Laza. I'm doing all right. How about you, my man? I hope everything's going well. But here we go, starting the lineups. Got to look out for the 2 KJs and RJ2. That whole lineup is nasty. And so is St. John's. You got to look out for the front court. Jontavious Quintavious, the 5th, and Scotty Adams especially. Those teams are ridiculous. And we're going to see them take the floor. One thing about Florida State that I give slight advantage to is I think they have slightly better depth. But we will see it be tested today. Quintavious the 5th wins the tip-off, and here we go. St. John's in the all-reds. Florida State in the nighttime blacks. Vostok Hunter misses the 3 to start us off. And here we go, Florida State already running up the court. And that is Neville Koch at small forward. Talented true freshman. He tries to dribble past Doc Hunter. Screen does not work, so he'll back out. KJ Springer, and is absolutely rejected by Owen Collette. What a great start defensively for both teams. as Coach Pons saw his soon-to-be graduate shooting guard make a great defensive play. R.J. Randall takes the shot. First points of the game goes to Florida State. I've been very solid. And my players playing today, let's see, 2 of them actually. So Cooper Taylor for Louisville, and then Jimmy Gavin for Oklahoma. And Neville Koch gets the layup to go. 4 quick points for Florida State and St. John's. The fast start that they had versus Texas Tech, well, it's only been a minute in, but they're not having it yet. We'll see. See how things materialize. Collette, screen by Rizish, drives in, draws the foul, and, almost goes in. But KJ Hill picks up his first, and, and Collette, the soon-to-be graduate, and soon-to-be NBA player. They call him the next J.J. Redick for his shooting prowess. Owen Collette gets the first one to go. Yeah, might be back for Cooper Taylor, but probably not Jimmy Gavin. All right. Sounds good. It's a tough West Virginia team that you're going to face. Jimmy Gavin's going to be mightily tested as he's going to be facing Curtis Freeman and Jamarcus Huntington. That's one of the best young front court duos in the entire country. But with that said, DJ Washington and Jimmy Gavin are also very talented. Good defense there by St. John's to knock it out of bounds and disrupt the flow of the Seminoles offense. Corner shot, no, and rebounded by Duck Hunter as he was sandwiched between 2 Florida State players on that defensive board. They're going to try and drive in on R.J. Randall to no avail. Adams, jumper, no, a little too heavy and rebounded by Patterson. There aren't many centers right now going into this draft, by the way. And Jalen Patterson gets the luxury of being one of the few, so he's going to be drafted pretty high. KJ Springer, 3-ball goes, and Florida State with an early 5-point lead. And we're getting it popping. Rizish trying to drive in, feeds, Contavious, shot, heavy again. Rebounded by Jalen Patterson. And Florida State running back up the court with it. They're looking for some fast offense. Shot, good. KJ Springer is on fire. A 10-2 lead for Florida State early. And that is a much-needed timeout for the Red Storm. We all know Florida State has that experience. They've been on the big stages before. If you remember, in Season 2 of LSL College Basketball, but at the time it wasn't LSL, or was it? No, at the time it was College Basketball Coach 2, but still, in Season 2 of this league, they made it all the way to the national championship, but fell to Kansas State. And what a game that was. But they haven't been back ever since. They've gotten close. They've had themselves I think a Final Four appearance in the mix, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe. They for sure had Elite 8 appearances, Sweet 16 appearances, but just could not get back to that final game. Now, you wouldn't really expect it to be like, they'll get there like this time around. But you still say this team is more than capable of getting there. As the PlayStation all of a sudden starts bugging out a little bit. That's fun. Duck Hunter, 3. No. Rebounded by Scotty Adams, though, and he flushes it. Good recovery right there by the Red Storm. And KJ Springer, the man with the hot hand so far. He's going to try and drive in a Collette. Pass. Randall. Springer. Blocked. But he recovers it. R.J. Randall recovers it for him, and he now has the ball up top. KJ Hill. 3-ball. Money. And Florida State is getting it popping early from deep. Welcome back, Laza. Good to see you as always. As always. And that's an offensive foul on Scotty Adams. They said illegal screen. And this is a complete 180 of a start for St. John's compared to the one that they had versus Texas Tech. A little bit of a worrying start right now for St. John's. But with that said, a whole bunch of game is left. It's just the start. Patterson from 3. Oh, he nearly knocked that down. I did not know he had that in his arsenal. That was a close one. Collette, corner 3, much needed. Baby J.J. Redick gets St. John's its first 3 of the game. KJ Hill is going to set up this offense for Florida State. Now Koch waiting for some help. KJ Hill, Randall, Patterson, shot rejected. Amazing defense by Contavious the 5th. And Duck Hunter is going to get the opportunity to set up this Red Storm offense. Going to try and drive in. No. Although Contavious, the shot goes, and he draws the foul. Laza gets a boost to a player. Pick him. Pick who it is. You got a lot of players to choose from. And you just, you let me know. And by the way, the +1 will get added in the off season. So just do this. If you want to comment it in the chat, do it. But I'd say also DM me. A strip by St. John's. Collette drives in, and he will get it to go. It's a 1-point game all of a sudden. Here we go. St. John's has woken up. Here's KJ Hill. To Neville Koch. A screen. Not really effective. Although that alley-oop, oh, it almost went down. What a very interesting alley-oop attempt. Credit them for trying. As active hands of KJ Hill forces the ball out of bounds, it'll stay with St. John's. Laws Northwestern making him stop unless he already a 99. I don't think anyone will ever get to really a 99, but we'll see. Collette, 3, bang, that's a second. And St. John's has the lead. Timeout, Florida State. What a turnaround. For St. John's, a slow beginning, but then they just caught fire. But we'll see what happens with Coach, I believe that's Coach John. Either way, we all miss Coach Knight, the true GOAT of FSU basketball. We miss that man dearly. Oh, man. We're off to a poppin' start already. 2 timeouts and 2 big runs by both teams. And it might be like that the whole entire game. It really might. Let me take a swig of water real quick. Before I wish I had color commentary help. Either Mrs. Commissioner, somebody that's up, but a little busy. It is what it is. Here we go, Florida State inbounds, and we're back after the break. KJ Hill once again trying to operate the offense, and his 3-pointer is rejected, but it's recovered by Neville Koch, and he misses it. So another successful defensive stand by Coach Pons is, well, Red Storm. I know we coined them as St. Pons. Let's wait until they get the W. Scotty Adams sinks it. It's now a 13-0 run for St. John's. The last few minutes. Amazing stuff. 3-ball. Koch, he gets it and stops the St. John's run. What are your plans for Michigan recruiting LSL NCAF? Listen, that's confidential. I don't know why Scotty Adams passed that one out like that. Contavious, what a weird shot. Wow. Geez, some very intricate passing there by St. John's. A bit wild, frantic, but it somehow ended up with a bucket. And active hands will force Florida State a bit out. Shot does not go. And that was, yeah, that was definitely out. The game, for whatever reason, did not register that. Resist from 3. No. Jeez. Patterson recovers. Koch, 3. No. Rebounded by Contavious the 5th. And if you're looking at these two teams, these truly resemble NBA offenses to a T, as Florida State gets the turnover and KJ Springer slams it down. 8 early points for KJ. Springer, that is. Also, that's fair about Michigan. Cooper Taylor dropping double-double. Probably Oh, what a pass. And Kentavious the fifth gets the easiest layup that he'll get today. Now what will Florida State do? Koch, Patterson, jumper, Pure. These two teams already have 20 or more points each. And we're not even at the halfway point of the first half yet. We're getting there, though. Duck Hunter, Adams, jumper, Pure. What an impact transfer Scotty Adams has been. I talked about it a lot when St. John's played Texas Tech. But man, what a transfer he has been. Jalen Patterson misses the turnaround hook shot. I had time for Go Celia, but I may be back later in this game. Sounds good, man. Hopefully we'll see you just a tiny bit later. Rizish will get things set up, but no. Active hands of KJ Springer forces a turnover for Florida State. And here come the Seminoles. And KJ Hill slightly slowed down. Away for some help. Screen. Drive in. Very interesting moves. How did he get that bucket? Oh my goodness, KJ Hill. Time for St. John's response. Rizish, Collette. Screen set by Adams. Back out. Give it to Collette. Collette the three. Bit of a frantic shot right there, and it was way off. And a good pass inside. Randall flips it up. And no, it does not go. See, the one thing that St. John's has a clear advantage of on this court is the height down low. Great shot right there by Collette. Extending St. John's lead to 3. Again, one of the things about St. John's front court is that it's a massive advantage. I mean, R.J. Randall, for as great as he is, he's only 6'7". That's a matchup nightmare. Although rebounded by Jalen Patterson. Oh my goodness, what a stuff. Boxed out Kentavious the fifth and finished off the second chance. It's an exciting game, folks. Scotty Adams. And that's turned over. I don't know who he was passing to. As R.J. Randall recovers, charging to the rim, and that is swatted. And how did that one go? I thought that was for sure getting rejected, but Florida State takes the lead now. What a game we have in our hands. Collette, another three, another make. 15 points for Owen Collette. Watch out for his draft stock, folks. Patterson spins in and out on him. And St. John's recovers. Rizish waiting for his teammates to get set. Kentavious, Collette. He could heat check this if he wants to, but he'll pass it off to Kentavious, and no. Rebounded by R.J. Randall. Here's KJ Springer. A man with an early hot hand for Florida State. Kind of cooled off a little bit, but he is still a force to be reckoned with. KJ Hill. Neville Koch. 3-ball. No. And that is rebounded by Owen Collette. To Duck Hunter. Duck Hunter shot. No. See what I mean when I say these teams are NBA-like with how they play, how they shoot the ball. KJ Hill. 3-ball. Money. I had a feeling, guys. Sorry. Just claim your plus ones. Oh, thank you. 3 halves? Wow. Thank you. You want to say anything to anybody that could be watching?
My pastelitos de yema are not prices. They're mine and only mine.
Yeah, I had to take a gamble with that one just to get your attention.
I knew you with the platano, with the banana. You wouldn't have enough. So I made you breakfast, babe.
No, thank you so much.
You see, guys, I take very good care of him.
He does.
The other way around, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Who's here?
Laza was here for a little bit.
I can see Laza, of course. Laza. Oh, he said he was going.
I'll be back.
Well.
Oh, also see the views. All of a sudden, we're not commentating games. We are checking views. Oh, what's viewing? I don't even know who this is. It's bright and early, and I think I remember Pons was saying like, "Oh, I want to watch the game, but I don't know if my old head teacher will let me use my laptop."
So, who's winning?
Florida State. Oh, we never made picks on the games, did we?
I'm going for Florida State. You can go for St.
I'll pick St. John's. Sorry, St. Pons.
Right, St. Pons.
Mm-hmm. So far, Florida State's giving them the business.
You know I always go with Florida. You know I always go with anything Florida.
Yep. Kind of far from Miami, though. They're in Tallahassee, these Seminoles. Just saying. Oh, man.
So,
Floor is yours if you want it, although there we go, timeout. So we get the chance to talk about anything.
okay. I will
Okay.
go into So,
Mm-hmm.
Coach,
Mm-hmm.
how have you been saying this game? You have to describe so far the game in 3 words. How would you describe it? I'd start with St. Pons.
Streaky, but fast-paced, aggressive. That was way over 3 words, I know. But,
Yeah.
like, fast-paced and aggressive. That's how they're playing.
Okay, what about Florida State?
Tenacious.
That's one.
I can't say fast-paced, but they're
Medium pace.
they're playing lightning fast too.
So,
Or lightning fast.
medium pace.
Lightning fast.
Line.
Yeah. I mean,
That's okay. 3 words.
good lord, there's 4 minutes left to play, and they already have a score of some teams that didn't even have 35 points at halftime. So that's fast paced.
So about players. That's players so far.
Owen Collette. Owen Collette for St. John's has been lightening it up.
More about him.
I coined him as baby JJ Redick for how well he can shoot the 3 ball. Quiz-ish. Whoa. Fancy moves, but he'll get to the free throw line. But for Florida State, for now I'm gonna say KJ Springer.
Tell me more about KJ Springer.
Veteran guy. Actually, him and Owen Collette are like matchups against each other because they play the same position.
Okay.
But he's been really good. Oh, that's a bad free throw missed by British. He got off to like a really hot start early on.
Who is this?
Who? Oh, this is Rezish.
So we have Rizish, Quizish.
Quizish the second, Quizish the third, and then
Quizish the second, Quizish.
yeah, cause like
The second, Quizish the third.
yeah.
What's the fourth?
Oh, 4th one's in high school. His name is Robert Ish. There's Springer.
So how's the Ish family doing?
Wait, what?
How's the Ish family doing?
The Ish family is struggling because all things 1, 2, 3 for Quizish. I call them that. They're thing 1, thing 2, thing 3 when it comes to Quizish family are all out of the tournament now. Actually, there's another Quizish player, but his name is Trippy Finn. He's also out.
He's a cousin.
Relative. There's that boy Scotty Adams, though. I only touched my phone, too, by the way. Like, I actually haven't even touched it. You want to go and, like, play my Monopoly turns for me, go for it.
How's the sandwich and their scrambled eggs?
Amazing. Thank you.
Can you tell everyone who scrambled eggs are the best?
Mrs. Kamish's scrambled eggs, by far the best. By far.
I mean, I have stuff like things that I would never try.
Listen, these bitches hit like crack. I'm not even gonna lie to you. they hit so hard. Wait a minute. How did they get in there? And oh my goodness. Oh, I just realized. We were talking about so many things, and I just turned around to see Florida State up by 12 on St. John's.
I know.
St. Pons, wake up.
I had a good pick.
Probably. Good jumper from Contavious the fifth.
Really, guys, what are with these names? Contavious, Rezish. I mean,
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Doc Hunter slams it on top of the FSU defense. They're within single digits. Sandwich is so good. Patterson gets blocked into oblivion.
I have mine downstairs. My sandwich.
Get it? Ah. Yo. Food here is killer. So good. RJ Randall. Turnaround Jay. No. Rebounded by Scotty Adams. And here comes St. Pons. Rezish with the slam over KJ Hill. Oh my goodness. Baptizing him and all. KJ Hill trying to make some moves on Collette. Passes it out. As KJ Springer from the March Madness logo as we are under a minute left in the first half. Feed. Patterson draws the foul on Contavious the fifth, and he will head to the line. I don't know if that's Contavious the fifth's first or second foul, but we will see in just a second. And it could be a second. Either way, not having him out there, all of a sudden, it's Florida State that has the advantage at the 5. Patterson, what a solid player he is. He got fouled. He got into early foul trouble against UCLA. Had to sit most of the half. And when he came back in the second half, he was balling. So good. Both free throws have been knocked down, and you can see why this guy's a first-round draft pick, even though the shortage of centers is there, and he just naturally needs to be a high pick for that. Duck Hunter carries it in, and that's nearly turned over. St. John's needs to be careful. They are not being careful. And Koch, as he tried to recover that one, steps out of bounds, and it will stay with St. John's. And Florida State, ever since St. John's made that little run on them, they've really stepped up and have taken control of this game with an 8-point lead. And that one is almost knocked away. Excuse me, turned over. And here come the Seminoles. They get the last shot. Probably. As the shot clock is turned off. Patterson trying to back in on whoever that is. Hop step rejected. Duck Hunter heave. Oh, that was so close. And Florida State is up by 8 as we go into halftime. And St. Pons, they have an opportunity to make their first Elite 8 under Coach Pons. I don't know if they've ever made the Elite 8 as a program before. But so far, they've been, how should I say it best? Streaky. Feels like the Seminoles have been the more consistent team today. There we go. A quick second half. These halftime breaks are shorter than the timeouts at the end of the games when they're somewhat close. It's kind of wild. But here we go. Florida State inbounds. They start the second half. Patterson, KJ Springer, tries to pass it in. Wow, they somehow got it. And oh my goodness. Words can't describe how bad of defense that was. Yeah, countless bodies around the rim. And nobody could come up with the rebound. Sad, to be honest. Collette, jumper, no. Rebounded by Duck Hunter, and he will slam it down. Bit of a get-back moment right there for St. John's. They need to find a way to slow down this Florida State all. Patterson, hook shot, got it. What a force this guy is. He's going to be flying up draft boards. Contavious, the 5th. Collette, jumper rejected. And all of a sudden, shot selection is bad. KJ Hill, layup goes. 12-point lead for Florida State. Now it's Rizish trying to make some moves. Scotty Adams to Contavious. Rizish, 3-ball, no. Rebounded by Patterson. And so far it's looking like Florida State could really ride the hot hand here to make it to the Elite Eight. With that said, we are only a minute and a half into the second half. Feed. KJ Hill, jumper, goes. This Seminoles team is smoking hot. Now Riz to Duck Hunter. Scotty Adams, jumper, no. And St. John's has gone ice cold. Florida State has an opportunity to build on this lead. Patterson, Springer, turnaround Jay, no. Rebounded by Contavious, the 5th. Here's Rizish. He needs to get it going himself. Hasn't had the best of days. What a pass into Scotty Adams, and he will get that one to go. Feed the post. Or feed Owen Collette. You got weapons everywhere, St. Pons. Just got to use them correctly. Randall jumper. No. Rebounded by Contavious, the 5th, and that's back-to-back defensive stops for St. John's. Collette. Adams. Wants to drive in. No. Turned over. Randall recovers. And here comes Florida State. Springer. Wants to drive in. Draws the foul. Sorry, I thought I heard a whistle there. But no, it's just a layup. Pardon me. I really thought there was a whistle there. Collette. He's got to get it back going from 3. He's too talented of a player to not take those shots. And there we go. On cue. He heard me. It's a hot mic, isn't it? Springer. And that's turned over. Here comes St. John's. Collette feeds Rizish. And he's stripped away. The ball got stripped out of Rizish's hands on that very funky pass. Patterson gets it. Moves. Oh my goodness. Jalen Patterson. Have yourself a day. He's got to have like 16 or 18 points by now. What an incredible game he's been having. Duck Hunter, feed, Contavious, easy slam. But they really need to slow down this Florida State offense. They need to find a way, and find a way soon. KJ Hill, 3-ball, no. Rebounded by Duck Hunter. What a feed, and Scotty Adams, free slam. It's a 9-point game. And a feed, KJ Springer, foul by Scotty Adams, and he will head to the line for a pair of free throws. And the senior, who's also going to be going to the NBA draft, did not see himself on the first round mock draft that was recently posted. He's hoping that today's performance can help get him there. What a talented guy this man is. Was a former 5-star. He originally committed to Indiana, then flipped to Florida State in his recruitment. It has paid off. He's been a mainstay, a 4-year player for mainly Coach Knight. Collette runs to the double team, feed to Contavious, and that flip will go. Going to need to catch my breath sometimes because these teams play with a lightning pace. Springer, KJ Hill, oh my goodness, I don't know what was about to come out of my mouth there. He got absolutely swatted. Goodness gracious. Collette at the March Madness logo. You're going to feed it to Duck Hunter. Duck Hunter, deep 2, and that one will spin in. 7-point game now. Now Florida State's got to watch it and find a way to respond. Good feed. Randall gets the easy layup to stop St. John's little mini run. Apologize for you guys hearing me drink water. Duck Hunter drives in. How did that one get to Kentavious? And how did he sink that one? Whoa. Whoa. You're not supposed to move like that at 7'6", but Kentavious the fifth just defies odds, doesn't he? What a feed. Koch. Whoa, my goodness. Through the contact and all, gets it off the glass. The bank is open early. Scotty Adams. Feed. Collette. Did he just... He did not just do that. Oh, my goodness. Jalen Patterson, 3. No. Rebounded by Duck Hunter. And here comes St. Pons. Resist tries to drive in. Feeds. Collette. To Kentavious the fifth, and he nails it. 5-point game. I'm still, replaying that Owen Collette dunk. What in the world? We're going to have to create a dunk montage. What a jumper there from KJ Hill, though. Yeah, we're going to have to, scrounge around all these games. Because they're all going to be up on YouTube, by the way. One way or another. And we got to find the best dunks. We just have to. It's been ridiculous how many crazy dunks we have seen. St. John's, by the way, got stopped. KJ Hill, 3-ball. Oh, he missed it. It was rather open. Kind of surprised. And here's Owen Collette. And here's St. Pons. I think I'm going to say St. Pons from now on. Kentavious the fifth. Jumper. No. Rebounded by Randall. And the Knowles are coming back the other way. Springer, 3-ball. No. Rebounded by Patterson, though. And he gets the second opportunity to go. Boardman gets paid. And he will surely get paid once the summer hits. Duck Hunter. Feed. Kentavious. Jumper. Goes. Folks, if you're watching this one right now, majority of this audience is from America, with the exception of Laza. I know it's bright and early, but my goodness. Some amazing basketball early on. Another Jalen Patterson rebound. They can't keep him off the glass. Find a way to foul him. Do something. If you're St. Pons. Because he's been just a thorn in your side all game. Scotty Adams, jumper, no. Rebounded by KJ Springer. And we are a little under, I'd say, how do I say it? We got less than halfway to go in the second half. Collette, Adams, Collette, back to Adams, draws a foul, flips it up, no, but draws a foul on RJ Randall. That's his first. This game has been very fast-paced, and these teams have really avoided foul trouble for the most part. As some subs come on for St. John's. I don't know if I like that. Need to keep your guys out there. Florida State's bench is not the best in the world, but they got depth. They have solid depth that can play ball with anyone. Scotty Adams got that first one to go. Let's see if he can get the next one. He can. What a stellar player he is. The Sun Devil transfer. As St. Pons now looking to create some pressure and a turnover here. And it is stripped. KJ Cannon off the bench will go in for the layup, and he will get it to go. Great pressure and great lightning quick offense from St. John's. Mango, what in the... He did not just make that. He did not just make that. Are you serious? That was a prayer. And he hit that junk. Oh my gosh. Collette. Whoa. Okay, baby JJ Redick. Calm down. Calm down. This game has been ridiculous. Straight up ridiculous. Mango recovers. Foul. And he gets it to go. An and one opportunity for Jimmy Mango. I believe it's the fourth. It is the fourth. And Owen Collette comes out of the game for, I don't even know who that is. You got to get your boys back out there. You got to get your starters back out there if you're St. John's. Mango, free throw, got it. And here comes Florida State with the full court pressure and the trapping. They're going to try and get Scotty Adams right here, but no. KJ Cannon, that was nearly turned over. I'm not sure who that is for St. John's. Adams, I don't know who that is. And that one was way off. Florida State ball. We have 6 minutes left in the game. As Branson Woods, another talented freshman for the Seminoles, gets it going. Shot. Oh my goodness. Is that Rick Myers? That's Rick Myers. He extends the lead by 12 for Florida State. And St. Pons is in trouble. Oh, that was nearly turned over. Cannon, 3-ball. No. Seminoles can start to feel it a little bit. That 3 goes wide. Or it was just too heavy. St. John's really needs to find a way to get their starters back out on the floor. Pass. Adams, 3-ball. Needed. 9-point game. They really need to find a way to stop this Seminoles offense. Get your starters back out there. Myers. Mango, the 4th. Jumper. No. Rebounded by St. Pons, and here we go. Cannon. Drives in. Oh, my goodness. Another through the contact shot. Branson Woods. Mango. Jumper. Off. Rebounded by Scotty. Four and a half minutes left in the game. It could get interesting, although that is not what you wanted as a St. John's fan. Jimmy Mango slams it down. It's a 9-point game again. And as the seconds tick off the clock, you can just feel, especially with every turnover St. John's makes, you can just feel Florida State's Elite 8 appearance being cemented just a little bit more. They need to find a way to stop this Florida State offense. Myers, corner 3. No. Rebounded by Scotty Adams. And not having Jalen Patterson on the floor is actually hurting Florida State now a little bit. Good pass. Scotty. Jumper. No. It's getting dire for St. John's. KJ Hill, 3, bang! That could be dagger. That could be dagger. St. John's really needs their starters out right now. Find a way, draw a foul, do something. And KJ Cannon gets absolutely swatted. And he tried to draw the foul there, and refs were just like, no, bro. Not a foul. Myers. He's waiting for KJ Hill. KJ Hill, he gets stripped. But, oh my goodness. I have no words. KJ Hill has been on one today. And that could lead to Florida State's Elite 8 appearance. KJ Cannon misses a shot, and it's really starting to look like it could be game over soon. As we're under 3 minutes to go, and St. John's can't find an answer. Good stop on defense, though, but they really, really, really need to get their starters out. Good pass. Good bucket. You need your starters, though. Find a way to get them out there. And KJ Hill has been out there the entire time. Branson Woods. This Florida State offense has been cooking all March Madness long. Adams, hook, goes, but they need threes and they need the starters out. Find a way, St. John's. You're under 2 minutes to go. Johnson, rejected. They need a bucket here, though. Cannon, 3-ball. No. Way off. And St. John's, with their starters on the bench, besides Scotty Adams, to be the dagger in the heart. Branson feeds. Johnson, jumper. No. Rebounded by Mango, and it's a stuff, and that could be game. Feed, Cannon, jumper, goes. But you're down by 12. And fouling's not going to do much, although that might get your starters back in. Who knows? Mango the fourth has come in and been an immediate impact. Immediate. And finally, St. John's will get their starters out with literally a minute to go. Well, almost all of them. You got Kessler there. Kind of want him to take the fouls here. Just to, you don't really want any of your starters to foul out. But Kessler, yeah. And it's going to take a lot. Because St. John's has actually been rather good in terms of fouling and all that. Bonzi Kessler sends Ivano Caraway to a free throw line. And I'm sorry, those are not St. John's starters at all. Forgive me. Wow. I'm blind. 13-point lead now for Florida State. Caraway, free throw, missed. And no timeouts are being called. St. John's waving up the flag as a foul is drawn. So he'll get some free throws, but yeah, Derek Ware, definitely not a starter. I saw Rezish come out and I'm like, oh, maybe they brought out the starters. No, not at all. Looking like the end of the line here for St. John's, unfortunately, and you can't miss free throws like that. St. Pons. A good run that they had. Slapping around Minnesota by 50 points. Doing what they did to Texas Tech. Was also unreal business. Unreal work by them, but they met their match in Florida State. And Jimmy Mango gets some more free throws for Florida State. He'll knock down the first one. He has 10 points off the bench. Truly an impact reserve. And knowing that the guy that actually made the player isn't active, might be a force for Florida State, especially with Jalen Patterson leaving for the NBA. Foul there on Branson Woods. He could do some work for Florida State. He could. But Jalen Patterson's one of a kind, though, too, That is a special player. Free throw goes for St. John's. Bit of a sad ending. I was hoping St. John's would make it to Elite 8. Nothing against Florida State. I just like seeing new teams, draw blood and make history. But it'll be Florida State this time that finds their way there. Woods, and that pass goes careening off the back of the backboard somehow. Shot clock is off. For anyone watching, thank you for sticking around. Coming up soon. That three is absolutely rejected. Goodness gracious. Coming up soon, we're going to have ourselves some, what's next? It's going to be West Virginia and Louisville. That jumper goes. But the shot clock is off. Florida State 90, St. John 79. And that's all she wrote. Coach Knight would be proud, and I'm sure is proud, as Florida State's back in the Elite Eight. A lights out performance by Florida State today. Truly lights out. And that is the end of the line for a guy like Owen Collette. But KJ Hill with a 25-point double-double in points and assists is unreal. What a ball player he is. Thing is, I don't know if he'll stick around at Florida State if he's active. We'll see, though. But that's it. Florida State, out of the lower quadrant of the West region, is the one to make it to the Elite Eight. What a game this was. These boys, these Seminoles, will get the treat of playing either 5-seed Oklahoma or 1-seed Duke in the Elite Eight. So, you're either getting a rematch of the Sweet 16 last year because that's who they played and lost to, or you get an ACC matchup in the Elite Eight. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me. That's just crazy to think that that is potentially going to happen. So, we're going to take a little break. We're going to post some things. Score. Another game day post. But this time for 10-seed West Virginia versus 3-seed Louisville. We'll be back as soon as we can. Thank you for watching this game, folks. Stick around and keep an eye out.